Welcome to episode 33 of the Real Talk Lineup. We are your go-to podcast for hilarious hot takes on the latest in pop culture. I'm your host, JoJo.
And I am Ronnie Cole.
And on this week's episode, Diddy's drunk in jail.
Ooh, I like drunk people, but not a drunk Diddy.
Dead presidents.
Which one?
Oh, you'll find out. And demanding money at knife point.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It's all this and more up next on the Real Talk Lineup.
They have to be following him every moment of the day.
J-Lo getting divorced?
He still contributed to society.
I think maybe marijuana.
That is not obvious. How did that happen?
I would be too afraid, but sometimes I'm like, man, I need a little boost.
Okay, so before we dive into the chaos, I want to remind all of our listeners to like, comment, and subscribe to Real Talk Lineup wherever you stream your favorite podcasts.
Yes.
Okay, on this week's Celebrity Breakdown, Diddy is drunk in jail. Sean Diddy Combs is already stirring trouble just 4 days into his 4-year stint at FCI Fort Dix, where he's serving time for transporting male escorts across state lines for prostitution. According to CBS News, he broke the prison rules by taking part in a three-way call, something strictly banned by the Prison Bureau, after a woman added another person to the line. Insiders insist the call was purely personal and not tied to any media statements, despite prior claims. Meanwhile, Diddy's reportedly scored an easy gig as a chaplain's assistant, enrolled in a drug treatment program that could trim a year off his sentence, and, per TMZ sources, has been caught drinking homemade prison booze. This did not take long at all.
It did not. I'm surprised it took that long.
And so, like, his people are, of course, denying that he broke any rules and he was on an attorney phone call, but I don't believe it. Like, I feel like he has zero intentions of trying to make any changes for the better.
He's not going to follow any of their rules because
No.
he thinks he's untouchable, even in prison.
Yeah.
He thinks he's the man.
And how did he get, like, a job as a chaplain's assistant?
How does that happen? Who's the chaplain?
I don't know. And I think, like, I wouldn't want to be drunk in prison because I feel like it would be easier for people to take advantage of me.
Well, he might like that.
Oh, he might. You're right.
You know, this is Diddy we're talking about. He likes it.
Freak off and sell Block C.
I love it.
my God.
I love it. And you know they make the booze in the toilet.
That is disgusting. Like,
he's into that kind of nasty shit. That's right up his alley.
It gives me like the chills. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, what does that taste like?
Shit.
What do they? Ew.
Literal feces. They make it in the toilet, and they say it's made from like sugar and soda and fruit. And let it ferment and stuff. But you know, if you let that stuff sit, like it creates its own gas.
Okay.
So it'll like blow up if you don't do it right. But I guess, you know, you got all that time on your hands.
Oh my God. Like,
and if they're trying to like impress him, that's the way to go.
I got something for
like,
you.
Diddy, I got something for you. Freak off and sell Block C. There you go. Let's get this party started.
Oh my God, it's so gross.
It's so nasty. And even if he did have a three-way call, he's used to 3 ways, 4 ways, and 5.
I feel like people do that all the time.
They do.
Yeah.
I know we do it all the time.
Like, I don't know anybody who's currently incarcerated, but I know my daughter. She had a friend.
No couple.
But he would always call her and be like, call so-and-so for me. Call so-and-so for me.
Do it all the time.
Yeah. So
probably should know. I guess they figure, you know. I think they know.
They
that
have
people
to
do
know.
that.
They record the conversations.
Yeah, they know. They know. I think they just want to fuck with Diddy.
Yeah, of course, because I understand it's a violation, but I mean, is it that big of a deal?
What harm? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're going to listen anyway, whether it's one person or 5 people on the phone.
Imagine listening to some of those conversations.
I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Oh my God. All right, moving on. Chaos erupted at the Texas funeral of So You Think You Can Dance star Joshua Allen when a brawl broke out in front of his open casket. Video shows a young woman leaning over the casket before being attacked by an older woman, sparking an all-out fight that forced police to respond twice. No arrests were made, but the incident has deepened the divide between Joshua's mother and father's side of the family. Joshua's father claimed claims that the woman was his girlfriend, not an ex, and that she was only trying to leave a note and kiss him goodbye before being assaulted. Did you see the video?
I did not watch that video. I just saw like snippets of pictures.
So
pictures.
this girl is leaning over the casket. You see her, and this woman comes from behind and just like snatches her.
Was it his mom? Somebody said it was his mom that snatched him.
I've heard it was his mother, and then it was his auntie. So I don't know exactly which.
So it was some woman,
but
from
somebody
his
on his
family.
mom's side of the family snatched the woman up, and I'm just like, this is so tacky.
It's so ghetto.
I understand that
It's ghetto.
It
You
is.
can say it.
It's ghetto. It's
ghetto, JoJo.
Like, and I understand emotions are high.
Yep.
I feel like unless this is a private service, which I don't think it was because there was
wasn't.
a billion people there.
It was not private. That
You
was my
can't tell
thought, too.
people who can and can't come in
That
there.
was my thought too. And there's a time and place. Like anytime we're gonna be somebody's ass, we wait till they're leaving out of the funeral. We don't do
There
it
you
like
go.
in the service
Yeah.
of the funeral.
Yeah.
Wait till that bitch is leaving and whoop her
In the
in that lobby of the church.
or
whoop her.
but or even like if you know that you don't want this person here,
You let them know at the door.
yep, you let them know at the door. You let them know ahead of time. Like
If that
you let them know.
Tasha come up to that door, you tell her don't come in here.
Yeah,
Or we gonna whoop her ass in the lobby.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, it wasn't like it was private,
Mhm.
a private service.
Yeah.
But word on the street is they saying she had something to do with his death, and I was just like,
so
no,
I
thought it
haven't
was
heard
an
that.
accident.
Okay, I haven't heard that,
How?
so I don't
Like
know.
in what way?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to find out the scoop. I'm gonna watch the video. I didn't want to watch it because I was like, I don't know. I didn't want it to change my thought about it.
Well, the only part of the video I watched was the part where the woman,
The actual yanking.
yeah, the yanking of the girl.
So ghetto. That
And I
is
think
so
too,
ghetto.
like even if you don't like so and so, if this person had a relationship with the deceased person, I feel like it is their right to say their goodbyes how they want to say it.
Right.
So
Yeah, see, we'll have a list.
okay,
Me and my sister have already decided that there will be a list when we have to lay our mother to rest.
oh
Because,
really?
Yeah, girl, listen. They better not come over there acting like, oh, they so sad. No, where you been? We ain't seen you in years. Like, you don't even call to check on her.
Got
So,
you.
Yeah, that's where we are.
No. You know what I always said at my funeral what I wanted? Like I wanted a closed casket and then you have to lift it up to see me and it's going to play New Kids on the Block songs.
I am not coming. I would not be there.
Oh my God.
You better go after me because I'm not coming.
I won't know I'll be dead. So you could tell me, girl, I'll be there to support you. I won't know. I won't be there.
Not happening.
Oh my God. All right. Officials in Sao Paulo have warned that Kanye West could face arrest if he performs his controversial song Hail Hitler or makes pro-Nazi remarks during his upcoming concert. The show, still planned for November 29th, but without a confirmed venue, has already lost one location over backlash over Ye's past Hitler-praising comments. Local police have been ordered to stand by during the event and detain Ye or any promoters of Nazi-sympathetic statements are made. Sao Paulo's mayor added that anyone expressing such views will be barred from hosting any events in the city. Kanye don't want none of this.
Shout out to Kanye. Let me tell you, that man gonna do whatever he has to do.
Oh, he's gonna now that they tell him not to, he's definitely gonna do it.
Definitely gonna do it.
But then he's gonna
Then he's gonna find a way to justify his actions, and then he's gonna find a way to not give a damn.
and then he's gonna find a way to be stuck in a South American prison. Like you
He does not. He does not. He has like this complex that another celebrity who feels like they're untouchable because they don't get in trouble frequently enough for the things that they do.
This is not America though.
It's not. And that's what the problem is.
Oh
He
yeah.
doesn't realize their laws are not like our laws. And there's a lot more freedom and a lot less.
We have more rights here in America than most countries.
Exactly.
Probably
That's where I was
any
going.
country.
That's where I was going. Yeah.
And yeah, you're gonna be stuck in that jail, and it's probably gonna be worse than any prison here that we have in the United States.
I think he does these things to try to just stay relevant or stay in the headlines or, be controversial. But there's a line between controversial and just absolutely wrong.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
It's just wrong. Like, especially now, like the time that we are in.
It's a lot of tension in our country.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Well,
Kanye.
his people better really
the song.
I've never heard the song.
Me either.
I mean, I don't want to hear it.
Why is it even? Well, why was this allowed? Because he's Kanye.
Freedom
of speech is that?
I think it's probably a freedom of speech thing. I mean, people, they believe what they believe, or they think what they think, or whatever. And I think for the most part, people have a right to do that. But you cannot expect everybody to be okay with it, because it's not okay.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
Kanye will be racist against anything that'll get him any type of attention, negative or otherwise.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's sad.
Because he's very talented.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. O Kanye. Shout out to Kanye. I'm still going to shout him out because I adore him like as an artist.
Yeah.
But like he's
got mental problems.
Yeah,
and
he's cuckoo now.
You would think that the people around him would really try to.
They did. Everybody who tries to help him be better, he gets rid of them.
Oh, that's sad.
Like he got rid of Kim. Even though their thing was like weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's so
One thing
abusive.
I know about crazy people, though, is they're okay with being crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
And don't try to change them from being crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Either you're going to love it or you can leave.
Exactly.
And that's where he is.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
All right. Moving on. Dead presidents. The U.S. Mint has officially struck its last penny for circulation, ending over 2 centuries of production. The decision follows the Trump administration's move to stop making the 1-cent coin after it was revealed that each penny cost nearly 4 times its value to produce. Future pennies will only be made as limited edition collector's items, not for everyday use. Treasury officials marked the occasion at the Mint in Philadelphia, noting that around 250 billion pennies are still in circulation nationwide.
I got about 50 billion at home. So.
I think I might too.
Oh, Lord.
So you know.
I have questions. Okay, go ahead.
So,
I'm
but
sorry.
you know, like a local grocery store in our area, they were buying pennies from customers and giving
Why
them
were they
double
doing that?
because they don't have the pennies. I feel like people have the pennies in their possession at home, but they don't use the pennies. Like a lot of people don't use cash.
Right.
So I don't think there's enough people using the cash.
For it to circulate.
Yeah, so it's like everyone has all their pennies at home in a jug.
They do, because I have 2 jugs. And they're just sitting there.
But I want to know, like, does this mean they have to change the prices on things?
Right. Because that's one of my questions.
Yeah.
I was wondering the same
So,
thing.
like, even if they round everything up to 5s, because of course they're not going to round them down. Everything is going to be rounded up.
So yeah, that was a question. Okay, because I was wondering, because that would like not be good for the stores,
for the customers.
for the customers either.
But even if you add, like, you round things up and you add tax to it, depending on the tax rate, it's not always going to come out to an even number.
An even number, it's not.
So I don't understand what's going to happen.
So it's just that they aren't making any new pennies. We still circulate these old ones though, right?
Yeah.
I'm still supposed to spend them. Okay.
Yeah.
So do I still have to teach my son how to count pennies? Because eventually they're not going to be a thing.
I mean, personally, I probably would, because, counting is counting, period.
Yes.
I mean, I would. That's what I would do.
Absolutely. Because I'm old. So
Yeah.
I'm keeping my pennies.
And
you
then-
keeping your pennies?
I mean, I don't really hardly use cash for anything. So probably.
So all I did with the pennies, so I started collecting them a few years ago. A few years before I had my son. So his piggy bank, when it filled up, we ended up going to take it and dump it in the coin start machine.
Yeah.
And then we just put the money back in the bank, in his little piggy bank, and start putting more pennies on top of it. So it's time to dump it again, of course, but
I think the coin store will probably check, because I know these places, they want the pennies.
Yeah.
Like businesses want the pennies.
but should I keep my pennies?
I don't think they'll really be of any value. I mean, not anytime, not in our lifetime.
Okay.
I don't think so. But my question is, like, so is the U.S. Mint supposed to be making money off these coins? Because they're so concerned because it's costing 4 times as, 4 cents to make 1 cent.
Yeah.
But so they make money off of printing this money, which to me is weird. I would think that you're still going to make money.
You
So
want to still
Because even if, like, so say you make a dollar coin, I'm sure it doesn't cost $1 to make that coin. I would think it would have to cost the same amount to make each coin.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Or like you make a $1 bill and a $100 bill. It's the same thing.
The same
with
thing.
just
change the number.
different information on it.
Exactly.
So I don't understand that.
Yeah. I don't either. I didn't know it cost as much as it did to make a penny.
Yeah.
So
I didn't think that. I would think that the U.S. Mint was making the money just to circulate, not to make money.
a profit off of it. Yeah.
But I guess in true American form, we're making money off of everything.
Only reason to do anything is to make money.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of things that are no longer in circulation, and I'm talking about the blood flowing to his ankles, it is now time for Trump Tales.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country.
What is
Have you
going on?
Have you seen his ankles?
I have seen
the cankles.
I have seen every part of his body that they exposed, and it is.
They're very swollen.
He is elderly. That is an elderly.
Yes,
man. He does
it
not
is.
need to be running a nation.
No.
He should not be. He should not be responsible for making decisions outside of what he wants to eat for breakfast and what color socks he wants to
He's
wear.
been
with
falling
his
asleep a
sandals.
lot lately too.
He's elderly. Just old. Oh.
So initially I was going to do a story about the Trump administration not giving fat people visas to get into the country.
Oh.
But then they released more emails from the Epstein files.
This is way more important.
Yeah. So newly released emails from the House Oversight Committee shows Jeffrey Epstein mentioned Donald Trump several times over 15 years in messages to Ghislaine Maxwell and author Michael Wolff. In the emails, Epstein claimed Trump knew about the girls and spent time with a woman identified as one of Epstein's victims, though Trump has not been accused of any criminal wrongdoing. The White House blasted Democrats for selectively leaking the emails to smear Trump, calling it a distraction from his historic accomplishments. Author Michael Wolff confirmed he discussed Trump and Epstein's relationship with Epstein, but couldn't recall the full context of their exchanges. So I want to know what historic accomplishments they're talking about. Having the longest government shutdown in history,
That's the only one.
which, by the way, that previous record was held by Donald Trump also.
Oh, the last time around.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Here we are again.
So,
Deja vu.
so they released 20,000 pages of documents. It's a lot. And I'll say, and from what I've seen and read, like these emails aren't in full context, but I think you get the gist of where they're going with these emails.
Yeah.
So,
Because they were like talking in codes and stuff.
yeah.
Because like one of them said, this stuck out to me. The only dog that hasn't barked is Trump.
Yeah.
And this was from like Epstein. And I'm like, wait a minute. Barked about what? What's going on? I need more words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy.
It's very crazy. And so the House, so now they have enough signatures. So the House has to vote. If they vote that, it has to go to the Senate, and then it will end up in Trump's desk. So if it gets to Trump, he can veto these things from being, even if it passes in Congress, Trump has the final say. And I say, if he vetoes this, like, it's just you being complicit in this whole entire thing.
And it's not gonna go the way that he thinks it's gonna go.
No. And some Republicans are saying they don't want these files released because it could have names of people who associated with Epstein, not in a criminal way, but it'll ruin their reputations. And I'm just like, so it's more important to protect these people's reputations
than
than
to expose the criminal
and get justice for these victims.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's disgusting. And I feel like Americans are smart enough to know the difference with being associated with Epstein to being complicit into his crimes.
Correct.
So just because Joe Schmo knows Epstein and has conversations with him or whatever, it doesn't mean he committed any crimes.
Yeah.
When you're constantly referred to, like, and I'm not saying like
mentioned.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like he actually did anything, which, we don't know, we don't have proof, we don't blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But you had to know what was going on.
Absolutely.
Like you knew, like he in one of the emails it said like Trump knew about the girls and he told Ghislaine to stop. So don't tell me you don't know what was going on.
You definitely know what was going on. And then I was watching a snippet of an interview, and I have to go back and see what it was because I'm not even sure who was interviewing him. But somebody was asking Epstein, like, you know, a bunch of questions. And they were like, do you know Donald Trump? Are you affiliated with him? How long have you been knowing him? That kind of thing. And then they asked if he had ever witnessed Trump interact in any way sexually or possibly inappropriate with any girls under the age of 18.
Yeah.
Now, up until that point in the interview, which was like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, he had been kind of just answering the questions as he went along.
Yeah.
When they asked him that, he was like, I'm gonna have to exercise my right to plead the fifth.
Yeah, I saw
You're
that.
not on the stand. Like we're just
No, that was for a deposition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was because I saw that too. Oh, he said he wanted to answer it, but he can't. So he had to plead the Fifth and the Fourth and the 14th Amendment. Like it was like 3 amendments. I'm like, oh my God.
Yes.
So I mean,
It's crazy.
it's just
It is disgusting.
It's disgusting and it's so obvious. But from a legal standpoint, there's not really like that proof. I mean, that I feel like it's out there somewhere.
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah. And I just feel so bad for these girls. Like it's basically the country saying, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like what happened to you doesn't matter.
You feel, yeah. Or what happened to you.
Yeah. It's gross.
We're just going to sweep it under this oval rug in this golden Oval Office.
Oh my God.
And then we're going to build a damn ballroom over the top of it. Nobody will ever find it. But yeah, it'll come out.
Yeah. And I think, you know,
because they won't let it go.
Yeah,
it's going to come out.
A lot of Republicans are saying, like, why weren't you guys just this adamant about it when in the Biden administration and this and that? Well, Trump ran on the fact that he was going to release these Epstein files and like the FBI director Kash Patel. It was a big thing. Like, you know, we want to get these files released and this and that. And now when it's time to come down to it, everyone's like, uh-oh.
It's like, you guys, I was serious?
We were actually going to do this? Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. They're disgusting. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know if he's actually committed any crimes, but he had to have known, allegedly, I'll say allegedly, that shit was going on. Gross. All right, it is now time for Ronnie Cole's question of the day.
Oh, yeah. When you date someone and you break up with them, how long would you or should you wait before you try to make it work again? Or as she calls it, spin the block. But I couldn't process the question enough to ask it.
I get what she's saying. So you're trying to make it work again with that same person?
Yeah.
For me, never.
Okay. So I was that girl. Like, my wife is the first person I was like, okay, we can try it again. Like, nobody in the history of, like, even my mom and my sister and my best friend, they were like, what? Really? And I'm like, yeah. Because I never, like,
No, once it's over, it's over.
Even though I'm still alive.
Yeah.
After I'm done.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you can't be cordial with people, but like, for me, when I'm done with you, I'm just done.
It's done.
And there's a reason. There's a good reason.
Exactly. That was me. So
yeah.
She just felt like, yeah. Okay. Whatever. Okay. That's not the question, though.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the question.
Okay.
Let's just do something fun.
Okay. Well, yeah.
What is a candy that no one can convince you is good?
A candy that no one can convince me is good. Licorice.
Oh my God.
Ugh. It's like eating wax.
Even the Twizzlers?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Yeah, they're amazing.
What? It's like waxy. The texture of it is horrible, and there's not a lot of flavor in
I
it.
used to eat black licorice.
Oh, that's even the worst.
Like, you're a sociopath.
You are.
I eat candy corn. People think I'm crazy.
Candy corn is definitely not my favorite. I could probably stomach a couple pieces.
Why are you frowning at me? JoJo's frowning at me, y'all.
Like when people say candy, I think of chocolate. Like that's real candy.
That is candy.
Yeah.
Chocolate is candy.
Well, what about you, Ronnie Cole?
Heath bars. What even
What?
is that?
Oh, it's toffee inside chocolate.
It sounds like it hurts.
No, it's
It
delicious.
sounds like somebody took a little piece of porcelain and covered it in chocolate and was like, "Here, chew that." That's what
it
when
kind
I
of like
bite
is
it,
that
oh my
texture, but
when I bite it, my brain cringes. Like I can
Really?
feel my brain do something.
oh, anything. I love Heath bars.
I cannot.
You have to like let them dissolve in your mouth, kind of.
Cannot. Oh, that is deplorable. And the other one,
What?
those damn almond joys. What the fuck puts coconut in candy? That is deplorable.
I love almond joys.
That is deplorable.
Coconut and chocolate. Yum yum.
Ew. So nasty.
It's not.
No, thank
It's
you.
funny we have very opposite candy tastes.
That is funny.
Yeah. All right, it is now time to board the crazy train. Police in Poland arrested a man who was on house arrest for a crime he'd committed. Under no circumstances was he to leave his house. Cops spotted the guy walking a dog down the street, which he wasn't allowed to do because he was on house arrest. Also, he didn't own a dog.
Oh.
The man put a stuffed toy dog on a leash to use it as an excuse to leave his home. He was arrested and jailed for a few days.
To go to jail for a stuffed animal is
Like,
crazy.
He was dying to get outside.
He was willing to do anything.
and
and that's what he did.
I'm like, that's a nice try. Like, it really, like, oh my God. These people are crazy.
He could have started a fire or something.
Yeah,
Like,
something.
oh, my porch was burning. I had to get out so the rest of the house didn't catch on. Like anything.
Something.
Oh
Let's go walk this stuffed puppy. Put it on a leash. Oh my God.
That reminds me of the episode of Martin when he had that Rottweiler. Did you see
Yes,
that? Girl, I cannot.
I love Martin.
Martin is
I haven't
hilarious.
watched it in a long time.
It's so good.
All right, second car in the crazy train. In China, two men got into a brawl after each showed up for their village's longest beard contest.
Uh-oh.
The men, both in their 70s, showed up, got measured, then called each other cheaters. The old guys with the long beards went at it for about 10 minutes, even wrestling on the ground in the dirt, before calling a truce and sharing the top prize, a pair of chickens.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's a pair of chickens.
It's a pair of chickens. And like,
Why did I get one?
why, even at 70 years old, men are so immature.
They are so immature and barbaric. Like, why
Yes.
are you wrestling?
And like, I could totally picture
And
this in my mind.
tussling.
Yes. Oh my God.
My beard's longer. No, mine's like two big 5-year-olds.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
At the playground.
And like,
Fighting over a swing.
yes.
That is craziness.
And like, people look at men as leaders, but they're really not.
I don't understand. I never understood.
Because I really feel like women have it more in control. They're more logical. They make sense.
Yes.
They're better at decision making. They're more
Yes.
mature.
Absolutely. They don't want anything to be ran smoothly. Everything has to be problematic.
It does.
That's why they have to let the guys run it.
Oh my God. Well, last car on the crazy train, I feel like I might have put my foot in my mouth there. An 80-year-old Italian woman whose loan request was turned down brandished a kitchen knife and ordered bank officials to turn over money. The woman initially asked for a bank loan of around $3,000, but was told the sum was too high. The widow said she could no longer make ends meet, so she took matters into her own hands.
I don't blame her.
Damn.
I don't blame her.
Like, this old lady was not playing.
She was not. At
No.
80? Oh my. Bless her heart.
But like $3,000, that's not a big loan.
It's not. Give her the money.
Yeah.
They're probably like, listen, she can't pay this back.
But then she comes with a kitchen knife. What's she doing with a kitchen knife?
She was trying to get some potatoes with a $3,000 loan, and they stopped her. So
Oh
she
my
just used
God.
the knife to skin one of their asses. Give her her
Aw,
damn money.
that poor old lady.
I know.
It's sad though.
It is. Somebody's grandma.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Well,
Talk on it.
most women are in control of things.
Well, yeah. Most.
Well, that's all we have for you this week on the Real Talk Lineup. You can check us out at realtalklineup.com and on Facebook and Instagram, and like and subscribe to us on your favorite streaming platform.
It's been real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.